Hi guys, this is Pint and a Pint and we're back. It's been, I don't even know how long, I think it was beginning of December we did our last one before Christmas. So it's lovely to be back. Manda and I have been talking about it loads and finally sort of committed to doing it. So cool, really happy to be here. Hi Manda, I'm going to just join you. Replay, let us know that you've been here. Hi Diane, nice to see you. I don't know, is it very early where you are, Diane? I've got a feeling it might be. Not very good at this whole time zone thing. It's adding Manda as we speak. I'm a bit snotty, I've had a cold. Oh, good morning from the US. Yeah, I thought you were in the US. You're about 6 hours behind, aren't you? So it must be really early. What are you doing up? Go back to bed. I don't get up early for anyone. Come on, Manda, get your internet sorted. It's adding. It's like this. Boom, boom, boom. Well, obviously, I don't have my usual workshop because I've left it, and my workshop at home is a bit of a work in progress, and it's going to be fabulous when it's done, but it's going to take some while to sort out. Hi Mary, I'm having trouble adding Manda. She's not playing. Try again. From Windy Kate. Is it windy? It's quite sunny here for change. It's been pretty miserable all week, but it is quite sunny here. Working on your real job. I don't know what your real job is, Diana. You'll have to give us a clue. You can see what I've been working on. Now, if you're in the US, you probably just shrug and go, oh, well, that's parkour. If you're in the UK, you'll be doing the same as me, which is, Christ, that's a bit brave, frankly, for the UK. And I'm a bit scared of putting it up for sale because it is a bit brave, but I really wanted to have a go at the whole boho blending. Hi Louise. Hi Ruth. Well, thank you for joining. I don't know what's happening with Manda. It's just I'm adding her and it's just not happening. Hi. I don't know if her signal's not very good, although it should be fine. We decided, because the piece that Manda's doing at the moment is also huge, that it wouldn't be easy to get it into the same place. So we are going to be doing some from my new workshop when I've got it sorted. And there's a big when on that. Yeah, Manda, you need to go out of it completely and then come back in because I can't add you. Yeah. There's no plus next to your name, Manda. I think you've got to go out. You've got to go out and come back in. There's no plus. Hi, Georgia. Hi, T. Teething problems. So you're out of practice. Hi, Georgia. I don't even know if I'm going to need my earphones or not, so we will have to wait and see once she's on. Hi Mike. Oh god, you guys, I haven't seen any of you for ages. So cool. Right, let's see if she's back. Okay, trying again. I know, Louise, but I know that you appreciate it when I say that's a bit scary for the UK, isn't it? I could be stuck with it for a long time. And it's already a paint job to start with, a repaint, because it didn't sell as it was before. So, but I've been desperate to have a go with this black wax. Malia's got me really inspired with black wax, and this is a Homestead House version, which I got when I was a stockist of Fusion, and it's really lovely and yummy and soft. So that's what I was going to do today, is try to work some black wax into it. Oh, using colour as well. I know it's brave, isn't it? Hi Heike. I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting for the lovely Manda, but she doesn't seem to want to join us. She is here. Let's try to add her. But it isn't adding. No, it's gone again, Manda. Goodness. I've been looking at all your lovely stuff online, Heike. You're doing some lovely stuff at the moment. Don't worry, catch us on replay. But I need Manda to make it fun because she's the fun one. She's not really. And I've seen her this morning. She's definitely alive. We've been out and about. So despite the fact that we haven't appeared together for a couple of months now, we've both been working hard, both in getting our setups. We've both got new pitches in the last month, so we've both been moving into and helping each other with that. And we're both quite heavily involved in the online group that we've got. So she's been doing stuff behind the scenes on that as well with me. So it might look like we've fallen out, but we haven't. She's still my bestie, and you've gone again, Mandy. You've got to go completely out and come back in again. It won't let you. Can you just swipe the page completely off? Can you ask to join me? I don't know. But there's no ad next to your name anymore. Otherwise I'm going to be painting on my own. That would be really sad. Have you tried it on your Kindle? Let's go to... I'm going to try adding you again in a minute. Now this is what Malia says to do, is put it on with a very little brush and then use your finger. Oh yeah, it's working. It's quite effective, don't you can see that? Come on, Amanda. Come on. Try it again. Now, I would never have dreamt of putting on black wax without putting clear wax on first, but Maria swears by it, and her pieces look stunning, so I thought, okay. Okay. Still trying to add you, Manda. I don't think, Manda, that you can start a live on my page. Otherwise, I'd say. Oh.
Well, this is silly. I'm on my. Can you see me?
Otherwise, I'd say. Yeah.
Oh. I'm on my iPad. I'm gonna. This is silly. I'm on my. Right.
We've got echoing going on there.
Yeah, because I've just switched my phone off now. I don't know where to put this iPad. Because it doesn't.
Get a big pot of paint and prop it up.
Hang on. It's saying all sorts of shit. Look at my hair.
That stress that is. It was straight 10 minutes ago.
Let's see if I can just get it onto a chair here. Oh. And then my glasses broke again. Half of the course, really. The lens keeps coming out.
Honest to God, Manda and the hard work her glasses.
Oh, mother. Right. Trying to organise everything now. You know when you have everything set up and then it all goes horribly wrong? You're really not going to get a good clear picture of me today, and you know what? That might be for the best.
That's all right. That's all right.
How are we doing? I think that's the best you're going to get, ladies and gentlemen. Hi. Finally, I'm here. Jeez Louise. God, look at that. It's like the wild woman of Borneo or something.
She just pressed the button, added in her hair like.
Now somebody said, "Oh, I love your curly hair this morning." Was that Andrea?
Yeah.
Let's just make sure I've got volume on here as well, because Hannah has a habit of, yeah, I've got as much volume as I can. Sorry about that. Right.
We were ladies that do breakfast this morning.
We
weren't
were.
We? No, we don't have
very civilized.
We like message each other. Fancy coffee?
Yeah, let's do coffee. Oh, I'm still trying to organise myself here. I hope I don't show my bum or anything. I'm trying to get so maybe you can see my piece a little bit better.
You can tell the Brits are back in town, can't you?
The uncivilised lot are here.
Maria won't stand for any of this crass talk, you know, she tells me off.
Quite rightly too.
And there's Magda.
Right. Now I think I'm just about here. I'll explain what I'm doing. Okay. This I had it in such perfect view before. I'm really cross. So this is an old sideboard. It's going to be on its third redo.
Third? Oh.
Well, it was a very, very dark grey, sort of just off black originally, and didn't like it. It's quite a butch looking piece, and it was just too manly. And anyway, so then I've gone in and put some colour on it, as you can see, and it just wasn't finding my direction. So its third incarnation is going to be a bit more French. I do like to stick on the sort of French style. So I'm going in with it's Annie Sloan, it's old ochre, and it's a nice gentle basic cream colour. So that's basically all you'll see at the moment, just me painting boring cream. It will, however, have a nice big transfer on it. It's a huge one.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it comes in bits because it is very big. So that's going to go on as well. That's going to go on the front. I need something big. And I'm also going to go in with some gold paint, some brown wax. I've got
you're throwing everything at it.
I am throwing everything at it. I've thrown enough at it already. It's probably cost me 100 quid in paint already. So and I'm going to go in with some stamps as well. Am I shouting? I feel like I'm shouting.
No, you're not too bad. You're all right.
Okay.
Have you got headphones in?
No.
No, neither have I.
Do you know what? I forgot. It was on my list to do. Paula did say to me, "You're going to need headphones," and it was on my list to go to the electrical thingy store and pick some up, but I didn't. Went for
well, I don't
coffee
think
instead.
we've been caught out. I don't think we've been caught out yet. It's
We
just one of those
haven't.
things that catches up with you. We're all right. I haven't got mine in either. So.
Well, I am a bit worried because for those of you that are in Paula and Malia's group, Painting Over the Borders, I am going to be continuing. I'm just chatting and having tea at the moment. I am going to be doing more of this evening on the group. I'll be doing that live here in UK at 7. So whatever that works out for the US, you know, work it out yourself.
That's 6 hours.
Yeah, I think it's about 1 o'clock, isn't it? If it's 7 here, it's going to be about 1 o'clock, some lunchtime, midday. So yeah, I might have to pick up some headphones on the way back from the school run. I forgot where I was going with this. So yes, if you're not already a member, then why not?
Dip in, well, join.
Yeah,
it is amazing.
Just to see me. Cool. I might just make myself look a little bit more organised because you know it is.
Now, come on, Amanda, wow them with how many likes your likes have gone up since you've joined our group.
You would not believe. Right. My likes, my group following was round about, I'd say it was around about 400 or 500.
Yeah.
At my last.
You've worked hard for them, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. I've worked jolly hard for them. And last time I looked, I haven't looked for a few days, but last time I looked, I was up to 1,516, I think it was. And I was, can I just say, I had 6 more than Lady M herself. I think that's purely coincidental.
It was the fact that we'd gone out of our way to check. It was more, I think.
I was just completely gobsmacked that it had jumped like that. And it really goes to show that the power of networking, you know, working together. I'm looking for a clean paintbrush now. My tea's going cold, and I'm looking for a nice. Here we go. Right, I better get some work done. Is that Laurie? I've just put the lens back in my glasses. Look at me, I look like such an old woman.
I can do the glasses too, actually. I'm like this.
It's 7:20 in Wisconsin. Why? Why are you? I might just about be getting up. My alarm would be going off. Paula would be in bed. Oh, and my van. I hope you all noticed I've got my van. I am now lady in the van. And I'm so chuffed with it. I really am. And Paula's husband was incredible. I mean, he thoroughly enjoyed it, I have to say. But he's a bit of a petrol head. So when I said, I need a van, it was like, okay, right. Hold me.
I said, don't say that in front
of girl needs the van.
His face all lit up. He's been on the internet ever since, looking things up and sending her pictures, and she's free. Just sit back, you don't have to do nothing.
No.
See you, Louise. See you later.
He came with me to the options, and
I'm being asked what colours I'm using, and as usual, I'm using a whole ton of everything. But the main colours, which I really like the start of, are Calypso, which is this lovely bright royal blue, and Lorelei, which is like a deep red.
Oh, I like that one.
Green, but it is actually quite a burgundy kind of red. And then I've used a bit of Mirage. These are all Fairy Chic paints, which you can get online on my website page. There's a Dima, which is a pale blue in there. And then lastly, I've chucked a bit of orange and a bit of Molly yellow.
And you say I'm chucking everything at it?
Yeah, I really wanted to go. I've never done a proper boho piece before. And of course, it's a very US thing. And I'm not saying, because it's not my style as such, but I wanted to have a go. And I wanted to see if my paints would work doing it. And really what I wanted to have a go at more than anything was this whole black wax lark which I'm using here. Oh, our group is really quite good for beginners, because it sets you up with all the knowledge that you need for all the social media platforms. So we are doing, like, let's, for example, this month we are covering, we've got a woman who is really quite famous and very successful at Instagram. She's got like 31.
Really looking forward to that.
31,000 followers, and she sells all of her pieces of furniture on Instagram alone. She doesn't even bother with Facebook, because she appeals to a buyer's market, not to people that follow furniture painters. And she's going to show us, she's coming on as our guest, special guest this month. I'm so excited. And she's going to show us how to do it. So that's the sort of thing that's going on. Amanda's going on tonight to do creative stuff. I'm also preparing tutorials on how to edit your own videos. We've got working from home tips, how to monetize YouTube tips. We've got a lady coming on this month doing a paint pour on a piece of furniture and showing us how to do that. And that's just this in the next few weeks. So we are working really hard behind the scenes, Malia and I. It's literally 3 or 4 hours every day we spend on the phone, coming up with and planning, contacting people, and trying to sort of make our group really unique. We're trying to appeal to all creative businesses, not just furniture painters, and to sort of mix up the actual creative side of it and the business side of it, so that you can actually fast track and make use of the knowledge that we've gained in the sort of 6-7 years that we've been doing it. You can get it all in the first 6 months.
Well, it's working for me.
Plus you get my paint. If you're in the UK, you get it at stockist prices. And if you're in the US, there are some packages together in there as well for you to get at stockist prices too. But look at that black wax. Can you see how much difference that's making? If I put it back.
I love a black wax.
I'm quite liking it. And at the moment, guys, this piece, this is what I've been moaning. I was moaning to Amanda about it. Is that it looks quite flat. The colours. What it needs is some serious clear wax on it afterwards. I'm going to let the black wax go off overnight, and then I'm going in with clear wax, and I'll leave that overnight as well, and then give it the buff of its life.
Yeah, good buffing makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
I could do with a good buffing.
Can't beat a good buffing. Dave, you'll have Lady M telling us off for innuendo. Right, for anyone who's wondering, this is just water. Just pure water I'm spraying on because my paint's a little bit thick, so it's just to free it up a bit.
Louisa, Amanda, I know Louisa was asking the other day in the where we got you got me this. Where did this come from? The spritzer.
Oh, Superdrug.
Yeah, I thought that.
They're in the aisle where, when you go on holiday and you want to decant things. Yeah, and it's just a mister. It's from Superdrug here in the UK, but I'm sure you could get them at Boots or anywhere like that.
I imagine they're more expensive in Boots, and I imagine you can probably get them in like Home Bargains and places like that.
These were £1 each.
Yeah.
Which is just as well because I'm forever losing them.
But I tried using like a bleach bottle that hasn't run out and it's finished. It's too. The spray on that is much stronger. Yeah, you need
a mister rather than a sprayer.
Yeah. Good buffing.
Good buffing never did anyone any harm.
Are you volunteering, Gina? I haven't been very well this week. I've had a stinking cold.
It's been snotty.
I've been moaning a lot.
Yeah, she has. Do you know, I went round to see her the other day. This is before her husband and I went off to the auctions, and she's lying there on the sofa with her tissues and what have you, feeling very sorry for herself. And we were talking. She was watching the telly, right? Mark and I were talking, cars and what have you, and auctions and that, sensible stuff. Oh, I mean, what she was watching was absolute daytime television pants. You know the type of stuff I mean. She so rudely says, "Will you all be quiet? Shut up."
I said, "This is the absolute crucial bit."
Twice you told me to shut up.
I got shushed.
How rude.
Got to that state, our friendship.
All the politeness has gone now, hasn't it? Dearie. Okay, right. I'm working in such a tiny little space that I'm trying to open this and work at the same time.
Come on.
What a palaver.
Gina's offering.
What's give you a good buffing? Oh, right, let's do this bit.
So before I got you on, Amanda, I was explaining that I have got quite a large workshop here. I'm actually in my dining room today, but I've got a workshop outside that's currently full of half a shop stuff, but it is work in progress, and we are going to make a workshop space of it. So not always, but sometimes we'll be able to do our paint and a pint together as we used to.
That'll be nice, won't it?
It will.
Fabulous size.
Yeah, it's quite a good size, and we just need to get it sort of kitted out, really. Might even have to paint a mural on it then.
Yeah. Now I've got this too runny. Oh, God.
Well, now you've got your van, you can get stuff over here as well.
I know. So exciting.
I know.
Really is.
She's king of the road now. She said to me this morning, I'm just going one-handed now.
Yeah, just, sauntering along. But what I need to know from anybody that's in the know, is there any sort of van etiquette? Like when you're on a motorcycle, you sort of, nod your head at other motorcyclists. Is there any sort of van etiquette that I need to be aware of?
No, the etiquette is that the biggest vehicle wins.
Okay, I can remember that.
That's it. Mine's bigger than yours.
Do you get to laugh at people in small vans? Call up a man. So fun.
Hi, Ziggy.
Oh, hello, Ziggy.
Yeah, my workshop's not that cool yet, but it will be. It just needs a bit of hubby work. I need to get him motivated.
Oh, it will be cool. Paula likes to be the cool kid on the block.
Yes.
Yes.
No, there is no van etiquette, bugger. Paula got in first. Yeah. It is. The bigger, the better.
Size isn't everything, dear.
Well, that's what.
How you use it.
That's what some say.
I'm actually quite liking the way my colours are showing through on this. You're not, are you?
It's quite light. Have you got one of your big lights on?
Yeah. I got all the lights on, baby.
Just to prove that I'm the only one with candles going on.
Yeah. Now I'm sitting in the dark.
I have no idea what happened. Hi Mallory. Hi. I'm so chuffed you're all turning up. We're not, I was never convinced about this 1 o'clock in the afternoon time of day, but you are.
It seems to work, doesn't it? Light, no light or light?
No light. It's better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like I should be in candlelight. Feels really dark. Feels kind of spooky. Yeah. Try and manoeuvre myself again. I've got my knee pads in.
Because she's an old girl.
I am an old girl. I'm an old bird with old knees.
She's past a certain age now.
Well, I'm rapidly approaching the next certain age.
Which brings me nicely on to that lovely little advert you brought to everyone's attention on your page last night.
Which one was that?
The bothersome.
Oh, yes! With Jenny and Claire. It's a great advert.
It's not a great advert.
Well, it makes me laugh every time I see it.
I cannot believe that they've managed to persuade someone to go on and do that.
And talk about the bothersome vagina.
If you're not in the US, it talks about women of a certain age having bothersome lady bits that gets a little.
Oh, they talk about it in the States as well.
And this advert, this woman,
vaginal
this
dryness,
on the sofa going, and what you need to do is go and buy some of this because nobody needs bothersome bits. And my hubby has literally, who is just impossible to embarrass in the world, he said when he saw that advert, if you ever need that, you're getting it yourself. And then he said, it's right up there with pile treatment. Never, ever am I admitting I need that.
He's funny. But it's her face when she's doing the advert, when she's talking about it.
That's serious.
Just like, just like you'll be sitting there with a bunch of ladies from the church. Oh, my dear, I have vaginal dryness. I have to have a bothersome vagina. Only she's saying it to millions of people.
Yeah. It's bad. I know there's something to be said for normalising things.
Well, yes.
But I think it's gone a bit too far.
Well, now I know that if I ever do get a bothersome vagina, I can just phone Jenny or Claire and she'll put me right. She's like everybody's new best friend now. I feel I know her intimately. Get Jenny or Claire on speed dial.
You're laugh too much.
I wonder what else, what other tips she's got for me. Now the funny thing when Paula laughs like this is this. It's almost impossible to get it back to normal.
Deep breath. Oh, I'm crying now.
Mallory says she's wetting herself now. Now Jenny and Claire would probably have something for that.
Some kind of plug.
For your bothersome bladder. Gina says it sounds so much funnier with a British accent.
Oh my God,
Everything sounds funnier with a British accent. Oh, lovely. Stop us before we get worse.
Oh dear, what are we like? Got me started now.
Right, back to normal.
Do you know, Mike? I'm going to ask you this, man, because most of you've seen what hubby looks like. So if I said to you, because this is one of the things that as a family, whenever it brings up, it brings me to tears of laughter. If I said to you, what musical instrument would you imagine Mark?
Bassoon.
Well, yeah. Or a big set of drums, or
yeah, something big and masculine. It's going to make
yeah.
a deep noise.
So if I told you he spent a year having saxophone lessons,
well,
I can't get past it.
I don't find that too bad.
No, it is. It's hilarious.
I can imagine him sort of all dressed up Blues Brothers style with a saxophone. He'd have the shades, he'd have the hat, he'd be suited and booted. That I can imagine.
He had a Batman leather jacket when we first got together, you know, to the floor, full length one. Val Kilmer sort of.
No.
Yeah, that was our first date, he wore that.
No. And you went on a second date?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was always Mark. He was the one.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
I hate to ask what you were wearing.
Yeah. I don't know. He goes on a lot about this pair of brown corduroys that I wore a lot for a while.
Brown corduroy. I can hardly talk. This is how I look day in, day out. And I can't remember the last time I had a date.
I imagine I was very hot.
Hot? In corduroy? I don't think anybody has ever looked hot in corduroy.
No, well, I'm streets ahead fashion-wise.
Talking of which, you know what we're not wearing?
We're not.
We're not.
And I'm also missing my pint.
Exactly. It's not right.
We failed.
Failed miserably. Oh, apologies to you all watching. I'm so sorry. We've
let
let you all down.
Somebody messaged last night that they'd be having a pint of tea with us.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
See, that's it. It just goes to show. Doesn't matter what time it is, you can still join in.
Oh dear, but if you've just woken up to Jennifer, what's the face, whatever her name is, you'll be chuckling all day.
What are you on about?
Well, some of these guys on here have got only just woken up.
Yeah, they've just woken up to our trash talk. Do apologise, ladies.
Do apologise.
Do apologise. Sincerely.
Your posh English voice.
It's my posh English voice. Yes.
I'm quite liking this black wax.
Are you loving it, loving it, loving it?
It's one of those things I think you need to sort of move away from and...
You wait, black soft.
Yeah. So you've abandoned the idea of IOD transfers on that now, have you?
No, oh no, I'm still going ahead with that. Yeah. And stamps.
Is this piece of furniture going to be up for like £500? Because that's about how much
I've spent on it.
Like
no, this is going to be the piece of furniture that ends up with 10 makeovers.
It is
going to the skip.
It is frustrating.
It is. I really lost my way with it. But I think now, my head's in it. My head's on it. So I think we're all right now. But it all went horribly wrong when I was with Japo and I had the runny green paint.
Oh yeah, it was Annie Sloan, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's gone really thick now. You know,
you left it out.
Her suggestion was to leave it open. And as this old ombre is an older pot, it's quite thickened up anyway, so I'm needing to water this down. So it's peculiar.
There you have, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any paint, leave it out.
Yes. Yeah. Bothersome paint.
You have bothersome paint.
You could always ask Jenny or Claire if she's got top tips for bothersome paint.
That is the word of the week, bothersome.
Bothersome. It is. I'm going to use it as often as I can this week, I think. And if you phone me up during Midsummer Murders, I will say, don't be so bothersome.
That's such a British word, isn't it? Bothersome.
Bothersome. It is.
Yeah.
I think everybody should try and use it today.
Bothersome. And we'll all know what we're talking about.
In their conversations. Even if they're picking up their kids from school, say, oh, I hope they weren't too bothersome. You know, if they haven't got the cut of meat you want in the butchers, oh, that's quite bothersome. And for all you Americans, you have to say it with a proper British accent.
Yeah. Oh, how awfully bothersome.
Oh, dreadfully bothersome. And film yourself doing it and we can all have a good chuckle. How are we doing for time? Remember, I've got to catch my bothersome child.
Did somebody put the time? Hi, Bob. Yeah, we want to see you guys. We want you to comment and in the comments how you've managed to fit bothersome into your conversations today. I really would make me laugh all evening. So please join in the fun. And somebody give us the time because we haven't got a clock. And Amanda's got a bothersome daughter today.
I can try and look on my
my bothersome daughter makes her own way home.
Oh, do you know, it's only 20 to 2.
That's all right. Now this, putting it on with a little brush is quite effective. I know that Malia, because Malia often dabs it off on a bit of paper first, but I haven't needed to.
Yeah, I do that with mine. I tend to put it on a paper plate and then just sort of wipe off.
I haven't. I've just been dabbing little bits. Look, it's weird. This is really soft. Oh, fantastic, Mallory. She's used it 4 times so far already.
I see.
How bothersomely fabulous.
What's... Jill says,
oh, yes, that lorry was right in the way, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, Jill.
Jill for breakfast this morning.
I was going to get out and have a bit of van rage.
A bit of bother.
A bit of bother. He was very bothersome. You're right. Who was it that's used it 4 times already? How have they used it? Oh, it's awful when I go up close to this thing. I wish my eyes weren't so bad. Who's used it?
You have to scroll up, I think.
Oh God, back to bothersome.
I daren't. I've got really black fingers.
Oh, Georgia, you do not want my laugh as the ringtone.
Jill was
an alarm. That would wake you up.
Jill, this is PG.
What are you looking at?
I'm not being
a bothersome bonk. Yes, as in. Me in here. Chatting here. I've used it 4 times so far. Yes, Jill. Yes, I've just figured out.
Right.
Just figured out who I was bonking. Nearly bonking.
You never know, Amanda.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I have missed this, Amanda. Have you not?
So have I. This is just too much fun. We should do this every day.
Yeah, I've really missed it.
I mean, we do chat pretty much every day. Look, I've got to put this big light on. I can't see a thing.
Yeah, I said earlier, even though it doesn't look like we've done much together, we literally do talk almost every day, and we meet up 3 or 4 times a week. So we've certainly been around, just not with you guys, because there's just been so much going on. And I know I've been talking about Molly's Den and where I've moved to, but Amanda's also excitingly moved, haven't you?
I have. I'm at the Bridge House in Longham,
which is another emporium locally, but it's slightly closer to where she lives, and we thought we'd spread our wings and try both out.
Yes, mine's slightly more upmarket.
I wouldn't say so.
Well, it is since I've been there. With my posh accent.
Well, I'm thinking this black wax is actually toning it down nicely.
It's lovely using black wax, isn't it?
I'd hoped that, because for the original piece, there was like a black marbling on the top on here.
Yes.
See this actually? Can you see that now? There we are. Now that was a created paint effect that I used with one of the IOD stamps that I really like. So I'm hoping to keep that, not paint over that bit.
Yeah, because that worked really well.
Yeah.
You did that in one of our lives, didn't you? The marbling.
This was the thing that we did for charity.
I'm sure. Didn't you do some marbling? Or was that on another piece?
I did one other little grey piece, didn't I?
Yes.
It was a practice run, and then this was the actual one for Creative Minds when we did our charity for Mind.
I remember.
See, and we're still talking about the possibility of doing it again and hoping that my workshop will be up and running by then so that we'll be able to do it from here. Because that was a great event.
Yeah, it was. It's really good fun. Really good charity.
I have thrown away the Queen of Hearts outfit, should any of you feel remotely queasy at the thought.
Listen, it barely fit last time. I don't think I'd have a chance in hell this time. I'm getting a little bit blobby here, and I've just remembered that I had used salt and vinegar on this piece previously as well. So I might have to, when that's dry, just sand back a little bit.
Let's have a close-up, see what you're doing.
It's hard to get the camera angles right. I've got wires running everywhere. So can you see sort of here-ish? No?
Yeah, I can see that.
This is a bit...
That's all vinegary.
It's salt and vinegar underneath there.
Yeah.
That was when I was going for a beach look, a beach theme. But...
Yeah. I'm interested to see what you do with it.
Huh?
Is that just a sideboard? Does it have a top?
Just a sideboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's got nice carvings.
It's down the middle. It's nice, but the doors are plain. Do you know what I mean? They're very plain and very square. The doors. It's quite a square-looking butch kind of piece.
Perhaps some mouldings would be nice.
Well, I did think of adding some mouldings, but it wasn't really coming to me where they needed to be. And it hasn't, do you know what I mean? There was nothing delicate about it. There's no fancy legs. There was no delicate shapes. And I think the mouldings would have just looked a bit wrong.
Okay.
It's like this morning when we were trying to decide, we were talking about different languages and what have you, and why are some things masculine and some things feminine, and we were saying like, well, it's like this table we're sitting on. How does it know whether it's masculine or feminine? What is it wanting to be today? What is it identifying as today?
Yeah, it didn't feel very politically correct that a table should be left
or left. Yeah, it's just a table, isn't it? But this is definitely masculine.
But you do get the feeling that furniture is feminine or masculine, don't you?
Oh, definitely.
But I don't think in terms of language, French, for example, that changes. It's either a table or a table. It's not a female table or a male table.
No. Well, this is going to have a bit of a... It's a sex change by the time I've finished with it. I shall be performing the operation this evening. 7 o'clock.
How bothersome.
Giving it a wee bit of a makeover. Yeah, definitely see the salt and vinegar patches underneath there. So I think when this is dry, before I go any further, I need to sand those bits back, get them flush, and then give it like a half coat, if that makes sense, like a watered down coat.
Yeah, you need to get the sand off.
I do.
Salt, I mean. Because
I'm going French now and not beachy. Beachy just wasn't working for me, honey.
Well, I think we're about there time-wise.
Yeah, I think we probably are.
Male table, female chair. Yeah, but what if you've got a female table?
And a male chair.
We find it all very bizarre in the UK because all, inanimate objects do not have a gender.
Can you imagine, like, you've got 2 chairs. You've got your granddad's old comfy leather armchair, and you've got Granny's floral chintz armchair. One's going to be masculine, one's going to be feminine. So, it's kind of like, where does the word armchair fit?
On that note, on that bombshell, there's also neutral.
No sex change. Sammy, that's my niece. I've not seen you on here before, Sam. Oh God, look. Wait, there's a photograph of Sammy and I. Now she's my sister's daughter, obviously being my niece, and so she's Heidi's daughter. And there's a picture of us where we looked really, really alike. She had blonde hair, I had my blonde hair going on. It was all sleek and lovely, and you know, I mean, she's sleek and lovely all the time, but I'd made an effort, and we looked really.
Not
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Sammy, you do not want to look like this, baby.
We had a stressful early 10 minutes to this live, and Amanda, you know, pressed a few buttons, and lo and behold, her hair
just frizzed.
Right, thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Hi, Jade. It's been
Thanks for putting up with us too, staying with us.
Yeah, we've had a laugh. We really want to know your bothersome comments.
Yeah.
It's just going to make me laugh all evening.
I think the best bothersome comment that you can come out with must win a prize.
Okay. That's
you have to use the word bothersome and tell us how you used it.
In the best way.
In the very best way.
And we'll announce it next week. Next week we shall be live on Amanda's page at 1 PM UK time.
Yes.
But I'll put the event out and invite you guys so you know.
I might even come over to yours.
Yeah, let's see what we're doing.
Depends on the pieces that we're doing, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, certainly at the moment, till we get your studio sorted.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Right. Thank you for the laugh. Is that Una? Bothersome?
Yeah.
Watch it again. Watch on replay. You need to know about
It'll make
bothersome.
me laugh.
Trust me.
Right.
Right. Thanks, guys, so much.
You'll see a bit of Amanda.
7 this evening. Yeah. I'll try not to be too bothersome.
And then I shall be live with Malia. I believe it's on her page this week. Mustard Tree Market on Saturday night at 7.
I'm not allowing that one, Mallory. Sorry for interrupting.
Take care. Cheers. Bye.